Because there was times when I was sitting with my buddies, I just would say yes, and they could have been calling me bad names. But I just would try to read lips and say, okay, and I'd just smile and say, yeah, that's fine. My name is Gary, and this is my better hearing story.
Hi Gary, how are you today?
Good, Gene, yourself?
Okay, so today we're going to talk about our hearing a little bit. So how long have you had hearing loss?
Oh, at least 20 years
Okay.
or longer, but you guys have helped me considerably.
Have you worn hearing aids for 20 years?
No, I started here, 4 or 5 years ago, and that's since then. Now I've got better hearing, thanks to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So how has the hearing made a difference for you in your life?
Well, one, I don't have to have the TV up to 25 anymore. I can put that on 10 or 11, and the wife can finally hear something different than the TV blaring through the living room. And it's just helped even with my grandchildren. That was the hardest thing. My grandson, who's about 18, he just has a different voice that I have such a hard time picking up until I got my hearing aids. So
Okay.
it's worked wonders.
So your wife, the children, grandchildren,
Yes.
all notice a difference?
Yes, they do.
So
Yes.
Grandpa doesn't ignore them anymore?
No, no. You're absolutely correct there.
Are your hearing aids comfortable?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And did it take you a while to finally decide to come in or to
Well,
get
yeah,
your
it
hearing
did.
tested?
You know, you just don't want to admit you're old. And eventually you get to that point where, you know, I know you don't have to be old to have hearing loss, but it was a good decision to come in. I will say that. You've done a great job.
I mean, we love what we do.
Yes.
The goal is to have everyone hear better
Yes.
and to make a difference in their lives. So do you feel it's definitely made a difference for
Heavens,
you?
yes. Yes, it has. You know, even when I'm with the buddies a couple times a week, we meet up, and I don't have to ask them over and over, what'd you say? And they're sitting right beside me. So it's made a world of difference. I mean, to go from not hearing hardly at all to hearing everything, some things I don't want to hear, but I hear. So, you know, you've done an amazing job.
Oh yeah, and what are the differences that you've noticed in advancements with technology from one set of hearing aids to the next over the years?
Right. Well, it's definitely improved in the 4 years I've been here. Yeah, the first set was good, and the second set was a little better. Now this third set that I'm on is really good. I mean, it's the adjustment periods, the adjustment that I can do to the hearing aids has worked good. I mean, technology is a great thing.
But it is funny how technology continues to improve rapidly.
Oh, it does.
And all the things we can do with the hearing aids, we can get fall alert, you can get find my hearing aid.
Yes, I've used that a couple times. I misplaced my hearing aids, and I used Find My Hearing Aids, and I looked and looked and looked, and couldn't find them. And then it told me, and I was sitting within 3 foot of them. They were on my desk under some papers that I had laid there. So, you know, it makes a big difference, and they did help me. And I've also lost them in my car, and they pinpoint where you need to find them. So that's a big feature, especially when you get old.
So are the girls in the office doing their job?
Oh,
They
they're
should be
doing a
doing
great
what
job.
they should be doing?
They do a great job. They're always very energetic when you come in. You all are very nice, because I've been to offices where some people just aren't so friendly as you guys are. So I recommend it to all the people my age that have hearing loss. So.
And what would you tell people that have hearing loss and wait way too long?
Well, about like me. I tell them to do it as soon as you can, because you're missing out on all that. You miss so much, because there was times when I was sitting with my buddies, I just would say yes, and they could have been calling me bad names. But I just would try to read lips and say, okay, and I'd just smile and say, yeah, that's fine. So that makes a difference. I can actually hear what they're telling me now.
Well, we get to a certain age, not to say we're getting older, but nobody wants to be that first one to jump out there to get their hearing aid. But as soon as you got them, I'm sure that your friends were asking you, do you like your hearing aids?
Oh, yes.
How are you doing with them? Because they probably all need hearing help as well.
Yes, they do. You know, I'm 67. My one buddy that he's 72. So that 5 years makes a big difference. And as he says, it has helped him a lot too. So, yeah, age has a factor. You know, and some people have perfect hearing. I wasn't one of those fortunate ones. But thanks to you ladies, oops, I turn around again, I have better hearing. Thank you so much.
Okay, we've improved your social life, and Gary's a very active person
Yes.
and on the go, so let's keep the one thing we can do for our health is improve our hearing.
Yes, it does wonders. It really does. So it's nice to be able to hear what people are actually saying to you.